Hey guys, it's Carrie, your friendly local teen librarian from the Rapid City Public Library, coming at you from the Makerspace today. And today we are going to talk through making our mini notebooks, which ended up having kind of an 80s theme with the fluorescent paper and the black covers. But they're pretty cool and you can change them up to make them in a million different ways. So let's take a look and see what you got in your bags. Got bright orange directions this week. You should have 4 sheets of paper. There's a blue one that I am missing. They're full-size sheets folded in half. And then you should have 2 black construction papers. Those are going to be for the covers. You should have a small container of glue and a couple of Q-tips that we'll end up using as paintbrushes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our papers and see what colors we want to use. And I think I'm going to start out with yellow and we'll go from there. Okay, now you can use scissors for this or you can use tearing, however you want to do it, but we're going to use that line that's already in there from when we folded it in half, and just make sure that it's a real nice sharp line. And I'm going to go ahead and tear mine because I kind of like those rough edges. Okay, so now you've got 2 sheets of paper and we're basically going to do the exact same thing. We're going to bring them in half the long way and make sure that you get a real nice sharp crease. And once you've got that, we're going to tear them again, or cut, whichever you want to do. So each page is going to give you 4 sheets. So I'm just going to show you how to do a real simple 3-strip notebook, but you can make yours as thick with as many pages as you want. Basically, we are going to take each of these, we are going to fold it in half, make sure those corners line up, give it a nice sharp crease, and then we're going to take that one and we're going to fold it in half again, real nice sharp crease, and then we're going to do it one more time. This is going to be the eventual size of our pages in the notebook. All right. Once you have all of those folds in there, we're going to unfold it, and you can see that it's not real uniform. And what we want to do is make it so it's accordion style. So all the folds are going to get your pages going in like a Z or a zigzag shape. So you've got those nice creases now, and you can just refold so it's going the way that we want. We want it to be in this kind of a shape. And we'll do the same thing to your other pages. Once you've got your pages in this accordion shape that we want, we're going to get the glue involved. Okay. And what we're going to do is we are going to overlap. So this one has that last part pointing up. I'm going to flip this one so the last part is pointing down, and then those two are going to overlap, and I can glue them right there. So put some glue. All over that rectangle. Line them up. Make sure that that stays glued. And now you've got a continuous line of pages. We're going to do the same thing to add this on. So this last piece is pointing that direction. So I'm going to have this one coming in pointing this way, and those can overlap and glue just like that. Line them up. Make sure that that's a solid connection all across the page. Get our accordion fold working again, And here we're seeing the notebook kind of start to take shape with all of those pages. Now, right now, we still have accordion folds and not pages. So to get pages, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this down, we're gonna pull all of these out, and I'm gonna put glue all along the top and all along the bottom of that really long rectangle. And then I'm gonna show you how to squish all that together. Okay. Now we've got pages. Kind of lay open just like a real book would. Okay. So now we're going to take a look at that black piece of paper that's going to be our cover page. Keep that glue. We want to fold this top edge and this bottom edge so it's almost to the middle, but not quite. And the idea is that once we have this in place, this will be our cover. So you can kind of use that as a line for where you want to start your fold. So if I start my fold right about there, and leave a little bit of extra room, crease it. Like I said, not quite to the middle. And you can kind of keep that there so you see how your cover is going to match up with those pages. Same thing. That is not the straightest fold that I have ever done. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Now we can see how those pages will fit right in there. Again, you want to make sure that you've got a nice sharp crease. Find the part in your pages where it all, you know, these are the pages. So you want to find the front and back end. And the nice thing about doing color block pages is you kind of know that's where the color ends. And what we're going to do is we're going to set that in the middle of our book. And then we're going to glue it down. So I'm going to put glue all along that rectangle. I'm going to separate out that particular page and glue it down. Flip all the pages, and I'm going to do the same thing to this last rectangle. There we go. And then I'm going to glue that one down. So we're getting closer, looking more and more like a book here. You can probably see where this is going, but we are going to fold in that last bit. So I'm going to make my crease. If this is longer than what your page is, we can trim up the end. So I'm going to take a little bit off the end. I'm going to use my glue on both of those rectangles there. And there goes the cover. And because that's multiple layers, you might have to hold it for a little bit longer to make sure that it stays shut. Again, flip those pages over and we're going to do the same thing in the back. That one actually looks like it's just about the right length. So I don't need to trim. I will make that crease nice and sharp. Put that glue on there. Make sure to hold it so it stays shut. And then you can fold the whole thing closed. And you've got a little notebook. All right, guys, so that's what we had for you today, mini notebooks. Next week, we're going to be doing dragon eyes and a no-sew bag to keep them in. So kind of back to our summer reading theme of imagine your story. Don't forget, if you're looking for something cool to read, check out our Instagram page at RCPL Teens, where you'll get to see some other stuff that we're working on, as well as some videos that talk about all the amazing books that we have available for you to check out. Thanks for following along. I'll see you later. Bye.